What the haters talking about?
What's up, family? Legal sign Alex Murdaugh was sentenced to life in prison without parole after he was found guilty on Friday of murdering his wife and son. Yeah, fam. O.J. Simpson. Remember him? O.J. bizarrely compared Alex Murdaugh's murder case to his own, offering flawed insight into what the verdict might be just hours before the verdict came in. Guilty. Took him 3 hours to find dude guilty. OJ said that he thought that if the verdict came back fast, it would probably be a guilty. But if it went into next week or longer, it may means that the jury is going to come back whether or not guilty. And for the most part, he is right about that, like average, The odds are when it goes like that, perhaps, there's some type of confusion. There's an argument there. People are kind of split. The jurors are split on whether they think the guy is guilty or not. Now, let's get something straight, fam. If ever, hopefully this never happened to you. Hopefully this never happens to you. But if ever in your life you're accused of a double homicide, killing your wife and her friend with a knife, several knife wounds, and you have a cut on your hand, and you take the police on a high-speed chase because you're not guilty and you're so heartbroken that you can't live anymore. And you go to trial and you end up beating a double murder. You don't say nothing in regards to murder cases. You keep your mouth shut, at least publicly. You do not speak on murder cases. OJ been doing a lot of talking, and OJ had the nerve to say, I don't know why they think I'm an expert. Really? Really, OJ? OJ's arrogance is going to get him in a heap of trouble, just like it did after the first crime, the first felony that he was accused of. It's going to get him in a heap of trouble. Remember when he went into that hotel room and took the memorabilia from his own memorabilia from some ex-friend of his or whatever? Remember all of that? Yeah. Well, OJ is going to find himself back in prison if he don't be careful, because, well, he can't be found guilty of the double homicide, so that can't happen. Even if he confessed, he can't be found guilty. But believe you me, fam, it's just not a wise thing to do. It's not a wise thing to do, especially for somebody who look like dude, who got that melanin in their skin. Just not a wise thing to do. OJ also said, I'm not qualified to really say if the guy is guilty or not. I'm not qualified to say if the guy did it or didn't do it. He also said, but from what I've seen, do I think it's more likely that he did it? Yes. Remember, fam, OJ is the same guy who wrote the book. I think somebody wrote it, but he dictated. I didn't do it, but if I did, or something like that. If I did do it. Let me get the correct name of this book. It's because OJ be tripping me out, man. OJ book. If I did it. If I did it. Confessions of the Killer. A book by Dominique Dunn, O.J. Simpson, and Pablo Fernandez. Who, in their right mind, after being acquitted for a double homicide, would write a book called If I Did It? What O.J. essentially said was he thinks the guy did it, but there's not enough evidence to convict based on reasonable doubt. Boy, that O.J. Simpson is something else. Isn't it nice that he took time out from looking for the killer to deliver this important statement to us? Wow. O.J. Simpson. I mean, this dude got away with murder. I mean, not he didn't get away with murder. He was acquitted of murder. Was he acquitted? He got away with murder. And anyway, fam, y'all figure it out. Drop a comment, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'd love to hear your thoughts. No more talk.
What the haters talking about?
Damn.